702 is live from the Sandton Convention Centre for the 2025 Public Works and Infrastructure Summit.
It's 4 minutes now before 10 o'clock. We're here at the Convention Centre where the Council for the Built Environment is hosting this inaugural Public Works Infrastructure Summit. And I want to bring in now here at our makeshift studio, Sekadi Phayane, who is the CEO for the South African Institute for Civil Engineering. Sekadi, thank you so much for making time. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for making time for me.
So let's start with the South African Institute of Civil Engineering. What is it and how does it assist in maintaining and sustaining the country's infrastructure?
South African Institute of Civil Engineering, also known as SAICI, is a 120-year-old organization. We consisted of about 15,000 civil engineers that we represent in the country. We are also a voluntary association linked with the Engineering Council of South Africa and the SACPCMP. How we link with maintaining the country's infrastructure is obviously we provide the engineers who are involved on a day-to-day basis within the country's infrastructure. We also do a lot of training programs for them, capacity building and the likes. We also produce an infrastructure report card every 5 years. The next installment of it will be in 2027, where we track the country's infrastructure and we audit it across various fields.
Yeah, and do we have enough civil engineers in the country to have sustainable infrastructure?
No, we do not. If we compare internationally to what South Africa has, we are quite deficient in the number of civil engineers that we have. We've also seen a lot of civil engineers who've immigrated, when there's a boost in the East and the likes, our skills being poached, if I can put it that way. So we are constantly trying to work with universities to ensure that the skills, stays within the country and that we can get a new batch of younger people, who can work on infrastructure projects.
What is the reason for them to leave? Is it competitive salaries? They get offered better salaries there as opposed to maybe in government here?
Yeah, I think so. Also the projects, like the world has opened up in the last 10 or so years, and the projects that have been opened up internationally for our engineers, and I mean, we have really sent a lot of our engineers internationally who work on that, and some are coming back slowly but surely to come and, give that skill back into the country. But I just think job opportunities are just great, and the type of project, the mega projects that you can work in internationally are, they're not really comparable.
Okay, one of the issues that the summit aims to explore is look at the strategies for optimizing asset life cycles. How do you think this can be achieved through civil engineering?
Firstly, is with planning, proper planning. I think previously, and what we've seen also with the infrastructure report card, is that maintenance is left as a by the way and only given 3% of the budget from municipalities and national government and the likes. So if you plan for it in the beginning of a project and you can incorporate it as part of the entire project life cycle, that is how you can then take care of the maintenance aspects. We also do a lot of training around maintenance and ensuring that our officials are also skilled to be able to think in this manner. One of the projects that we just completed now is with COCTA, where they want to bring in this type of thinking already in the beginning of a project life cycle in the tender documentation stage. So we're quite excited about that.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Sekadi Phayane, CEO of the South African Institute for Civil Engineering.